Hi, this is Mr. Shaw. I'm going to give you a short introduction on this video, along with this keynote to English honors, and specifically focusing on the honors policy. So, what is English honors? This is a quote from the course overview, a two-page document that you can find on the class portal. English honors is an online independent study that requires you to do your work solely on your own without relying on online resources, outside sources, or discussions with other students. So we're going to break this down and look at it bit by bit online. So your work will be submitted on the website turnitin.com, and we'll make comments for you on the submitted work. Turnitin.com is an online database of papers and academic work submitted at high schools, colleges, and universities throughout the world. So we will not be meeting as a class at any point during the year. All of your work will be online, and you will get feedback from Miss Winter and myself on that platform. English Honors is an independent study, so this is key. Your work must be your own. You should not consult online resources such as Shmoop, Goodreads, eNotes, SparkNotes, eBooks, ebook notes, or other websites. You should not consult other students about your work, and you should not share quotes or ideas about the work with other students. So any discussion about it with other students, aside from perhaps a question like, when is the next assignment due, even though you can find that out on your own, or have you finished it, or something like that. Anything that gets into the substance of the assignments means that you're violating the honors policy, because it very quickly then becomes sharing of ideas, and that means you're not doing your work on your own. On Turnitin.com, there's an originality report that we receive as teachers that identifies passages, citations, and wording that is the same as or distinctly similar to other sources. So this report provides us the means to see if your quotes come from online or outside sources. And when 2 or 3 citations or passages are the same as or distinctly similar to other sources or to another students, it raises the question of copying work, which is plagiarism. The consequences for this is if your work is shared with other students or copied from online or outside sources, you'll be removed from honors and have an academic incident report on your record, which means goes as part of your record that you're involved in an incident of plagiarism. You need to meet with your guidance counselor, teachers, Mr. Drain, and have your parents sign it. It's important to note that sharing quotes with another student constitutes plagiarism because it's not your work. If you give a quote or quotes or receive a quote or quotes as part of your process, the work is not solely the product of your thinking and creativity. So if you were to share with a student and say, oh, I'm having a hard time coming up with a quote for the prompt this week, and they give you a quote, that means that you've both violated the policy. Because an integral part of coming up with your writing assignment is choosing quotes that support your idea. And if you don't choose those quotes, somebody gives them to you, you're both guilty of plagiarism. And in fact, both of you will have to account for it and would be removed from honors and have an academic incident report. So it's common for us to notice some quotes appearing with some frequency in many students' papers. Having one quote in common with other students is not a cause for concern, but having 2 or 3 is. So what happens is if we have questions, we'll talk to you about it, how you went about writing your submission. The best policy is the way to avoid issues related to plagiarism is to abide by the English Honors course policy of doing your own work by yourself without reliance on online or outside resources or other students. You should read closely, annotate and take notes, and prepare your written submissions on your own. If you have questions, you should feel free to discuss it with your teachers, with Miss Winter or me, Mr. Shaw. We're more than happy to help you out if you have a question, or if you're not sure if a certain quote works or something like that. Definitely email us, stop by, plan ahead so that you can communicate with us. Talking to us is definitely okay, and obviously not plagiarism. At this point, I'm telling you that the author name for this video is Herman Melville, Herman, Melville, which you need to know so that you can report back to us. So grades. Each writing assignment is graded on a 5-point scale, and there's another video about the rubric. There will be no grades on progress reports or report cards. It will just indicate that you are a student in Honors English, but it won't have anything written there or any reported grade. At the end of the year, upon completion of all the submissions, you will receive a 0.5 bump in your GPA. You will not receive a letter grade for honors at the end of the year at any point. in the year. Rather, your GPA will be computed. They do it retroactively for semester one and then for your year-end GPA with a 0.5 addition to your English grade. Your transcript will list English as honors English. So there's a course overview. You'll find a copy of the English course overview on the class portal for English honors, and specific details contained in this keynote are found on the course overview. So that's the end of this video. Good luck.